to another pregnancy update. This is my 20-week update because I actually ended my 20th week yesterday, which means I am halfway through. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. And yeah, as you can see in the intro, the baby is now about the size of an axolotl. Not sure if that's how they're pronounced, but whatever. If you don't know how big they are, which I personally don't, another comparison to how big the baby is a small artichoke. I am very organized today and I have everything written down here on my phone, so I might be looking down a bit. I feel like it's gonna be quicker if I don't have to cut every time I look down on my phone. Normally I cut that out, but I won't today, so, or I'll try not to too much. Anyway, let's just get into symptoms. So I've written down everything that I could think of, and headaches are definitely getting better. I have had them some days this week, but not as much as normal. So headaches are getting better. Fatigue as well. I haven't slept or haven't taken a nap every day this week. I've probably actually taken less naps than I have taken naps. I mean, on less days than the days that I have taken. Whatever. I haven't taken as many naps and I have still survived. So that's a good thing. Belly stretching and discomfort is almost gone. I kind of have like cramping sometimes, but I don't have the very uncomfortable like stretching stuff. So that's nice to be rid of too. And peeing at night, only thing I wrote was yep. So that's probably not going away anytime soon. Dreams, they are still vivid, but I haven't had any nightmares this week, so that's nice. Shortness of breath increasing. Yeah, that's pretty much all I can say about it. And hunger and cravings, I don't feel like I'm more hungry than I normally am when I'm not pregnant. I eat very much like naturally. I'm just a person who eats a lot, and I still do, but I don't feel like I have more hunger than normal, and I haven't really had any specific cravings either. So let's see. Yeah, oh, last thing, leg cramps. I talked about that a couple of weeks ago, that I had a couple of leg cramps during the night and then they went away, and this morning I had one again, so they're back. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, just in general, I guess I'm in the second trimester, because they always say that the second trimester is the easiest and you feel the best, and I definitely feel like I am not struggling as much and I'm not having as much or as many symptoms as I used to. So just gonna try to enjoy these few weeks, because eventually baby's gonna like grow way bigger and gonna start getting heavy, and it's gonna be discomfort in other ways. And for those who don't know, who might not have seen last week's video, we found out that the baby is a boy, and we call him Theo because his name is going to be Theodore. So I just wanted to kind of disclaim that I probably will be saying Theo several times throughout this video, just because saying the baby doesn't come natural anymore. I think of him and I talk about him as Theo. Weight gain. For the past 3 weeks, I have gained I have gained a kilo or almost a kilo every week, and that's about 2 pounds each week. That is too much. And I know that you shouldn't stress about your weight during pregnancy, and it's different for everyone, but I know that 2 pounds is too much for me, and I know that I've just not been eating healthy these past few weeks. So it has a very like strong correlation to what I've been eating. So I need to start like thinking about that, because I don't want to have, I mean, gaining lots of weight during your pregnancy, you have a harder delivery experience usually, and it's harder to get rid of the weight afterwards and stuff. So I definitely need to start thinking about what I'm eating, and yeah, it's boring, but it's true. And the weight gain is actually one thing that I'm going to talk about tomorrow, because tomorrow I have I was going to say a date. I don't have a date. I have an appointment with my healthcare provider, with my midwife, I guess. I haven't seen her since July, so it's going to be interesting to see her and just see what this like 21-week visit entails, what they want to do. I know they prick your finger and they take your blood pressure and they take a urine test, but I don't really remember if they do anything else. They probably listen to the heartbeat as well. So it's going to be exciting. And yeah, like I said, weight gain is one thing that I'm going to talk about with her. I'm also going to talk about delivery anxieties, because I have them already. I had them with Tyrion. I actually went through like therapy for a few months before he was born, and I think I'm going to want to do that this time as well. So I figured I might as well ask her how to get a hold of those people who are specialized in that area already. There's no point in like waiting. I figure. And the same goes for some worries that I have about nursing, because one, I couldn't nurse Tyrion, just never worked out. I didn't really have any milk, and there was lots of issues with him being a preemie and stuff. And two, I have PCOS. I found out from Heidi Kim. She is an awesome YouTuber. I will put her link below. She does a lot of videos about nursing and about baby wearing, and yeah, she's great. So and I had a bit of a like talk with her in the comments of one of her videos, and found out something that I had never heard before, which is the whole PCOS and nursing thing. So I'm going to be asking about that too, kind of who to get a hold of, because I can't expect the midwife to know every specific thing about every specific condition or disease or whatever. So I figure I'll ask her if she can get me the right people, or get me in touch with the right people, if you know what I mean. So yeah. Something that is really exciting is that I can now feel Theo move every day, several times a day. It just feels like it's been so quick. A few weeks ago, I wasn't even sure if the baby was alive in my belly. And then I felt like I started feeling movements, but I wasn't sure. And then after the ultrasound, I was sure. And now I feel him every day. And what's even more exciting is that yesterday, last night, so on, well, let's see, 19 weeks and 6 days, Michael felt Theo move for the first time, from like holding his hand on my belly. And that was kind of magical too. I think he felt it 2 or 3 times, and then Theo moved around or just did something different, so that then I could only feel the movements from inside. Can you tell that I'm excited about this? This is just so fun. I love this. Movements is definitely the best part of pregnancy for me. I think it's just magical, like I said. And now I can share it with Michael, and hopefully soon the like feeling it from outside will be so what do you say, will be like strong and prominent enough that I can actually get Tyrion to feel it, and that's gonna be so cool as well. So yeah, baby movements are awesome. And the last thing I want to talk about before we go to the belly shot is baby buys. And actually, when I sat down and kind of prepared for this video, I couldn't think of anything that I had bought at first. And then I realized, well, I have bought something for Theo this week, something pretty big. And if you saw Saturday's video, you probably know what it is. It's actually the biggest thing that we're gonna get for Theo. It's the stroller. We just don't have it physically in our hands. We had to order it because they didn't have it at the store, and I mean, there's no rush. So, but they had an awesome sale. Like, well, I don't really know the comparison between dollars and Swedish crowns, but I would say it's about $100 or a bit more. That's the discount that they had for this specific weekend. So we were like, okay, this is a sign, because it was a stroller that we have been looking at for weeks. So yeah, we ordered our stroller. It's very exciting. It's a Britax, like I've said before. The Britax Smile 2 in Lagoon Blue or Lagoon Green. Can't remember the name right now. I guess I'll just insert a picture here of what it looks like. While we were at that store, we actually realized that they have the brand of baby carriers that I actually want. So I got to check them out for a bit. I then went to their website and looked at all the specifics, all the specs for every different kind of baby carrier they have, and finally decided which one I want. So now I'm basically just waiting for kind of a discount to come out on that specific model. And if it doesn't, I'll order it eventually. But I figured, like I said, there's no rush, so I might as well just wait and see. The brand is Ergo Baby. I've heard lots of good things about them, and I loved the way they looked. So I think that's gonna be awesome. Yeah, that's it for baby buys, and for everything else, I guess. So let's just look at the belly bump. Here's the belly from the front. And from the side. And from the other side. Please like this video if you liked it and subscribe if you want to see more of our daily vlogs, and we will see you tomorrow. Hej då!